Here we have a comparison video of Majorly. The video on the right is 4 to 5 weeks after some customized Runity conditioning exercises. Just looking at the freeze frame, you see that her back is a lot more upright in this. And if you have a look at a couple of seconds of her running, you'll see that her posture is a lot better. Now, if we have a look at, one thing we look at is initial contact. So if we look at the first frame that her heel comes into contact with the ground, one of the things we look at is the distance from the center of gravity, which is her hip here, more or less the center of the hip there. Okay. If we draw that line straight down from the hip, and then we draw another line from the heel, okay, you'll see that the video on the right, more or less, is closer to that green line. So there's a less horizontal braking force, meaning there's less force and load going up into her body there, which is great. Her posture, okay, more or less from the ear to the hip, you'll see that the video on the right is a lot more upright there. So she's definitely having less stress and strain going through the lumbar spine, to the lower back, as well as through shoulders and neck there. One other thing we want to look at is the mid stance, okay, which is the loading phase of our running gait, okay, which is right here. And if we have a look at the shape of that her legs make here, okay, this makes it really obvious here. We're looking for kind of like the letter 4, the number 4 here, okay, and we have a look on this one here from hip to heel, and then the shape of that leg there. So you see that she's much more like the number 4. Okay, she's utilizing her hip mobility a lot better, as well as her hamstrings, making the running a lot more efficient and decreasing load through the body there. Okay, one final thing we want to look at is the leg that's swinging through here. Okay, so this leg there, you will see that she's kind of dragging the heel. Okay, so this swing leg here, okay, this leg here, it's quite low as it swings through, but on this side, okay, this is more or less the exact same frame actually, you will see that her ankle is quite high up and much closer to the knee, so her running is a lot more efficient. So generally, it still needs a little bit of work to go before it's completely natural. She still has some conditioning to go, but already she's reporting decreased stress and strain through her back as well as through her legs, so she's definitely on the way to running a lot more efficiently and injury free. Okay, so we'll see how she goes in the next couple of weeks.